See, and I ain't finna say it no more. See, Andre, see, y'all call him Dr. Dre, but I call him Andre. Andre is a sissy, okay? He got a friend named Bruce. Marshall Bruce. I think his last name matters. See, on death row, we ain't gonna be in no Hollywood. We ain't Hollywood or death row. And Pac ain't like everybody at death row. Ain't that right, Reggie Wright Jr.? Suge Knight, the man who reappears like the Candy Man, Suge Knight will never go away. He will never cease to exist. As I record this, the month of July 2026 is now over. My birthday month. And now we head to August. And August 2026 is going to be perhaps one of the most infamous months in hip-hop history, or rap history, because hip-hop is in the grave. Let's say rap. In this month of August 2026, you would have seen Suge Knight releases a new autobiography that he penned in prison. Suge Knight wrote this book. And I love how his name is in the Death Row font on the cover. Did SKG do this? Oh, SKG. SKG. I might have to get to her one day. But SKG. So Suge Knight's book is coming out, which is what this video is about. But also, Puff Daddy, it said he's going to be released to a halfway house. Watch out, Cassie. we gotta start moving on to Making the Band season 5, 4, whatever. I heard young Chopper City was locked up again. Oh no, where's Dylan? Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to all my channels. They're in the description of this video. My sports channel, I talk the same way just about sports. My gaming channel, I talk the same way about gaming, whatever. And my backup channel in case this goes down. And also follow me on Instagram at XDNOnline. All the links are in the description. But in this month, Suge Knight's book that he's penned from prison, where he claims he will reveal the real person who deleted Tupac Shakur, because he would have saw it. They said that he used Tupac as a shield. That was an unfounded rumor, by God. Puff Daddy's allegedly getting released to a halfway house. They tried to set Puffy. I didn't do a video on this. I should have. They tried to get Puffy. Oh, he was in a fight. He had to defend himself. Puffy had to defend his manhood. It's funny how everybody who beefs with 50 Cent gets some sort of government fed case. It's funny how that happens, even though 50 Cent has been abusing and harassing and beating women the same way as anyway. Look it up. I got a video on that coming up. But the Tupac murking trial with that idiot Keefe D or Small D or whatever his name is, that idiot. You got this fool Choke No Joke posting fake shooting videos, fake MGM video. Choke No Joke, he's such a goofy moron. Choke No Joke, you know what it is. You ever heard his music? It's like, my God, how can a black person be this tone deaf? He's redoing old Jay-Z beats, and every song he makes is a Jay-Z diss. Jay-Z, you know what it is. I know you got 2 more kids. You don't call them. Not at all. You in a stall and you ball. Like, this is how Choke No Joke raps. You know what it is. Choke No Joke is so dusty, and man, he's stuck in 2003. Man, every time I see him, I just think of like what was that show A-Marie hosted on BET in like 03? What was that? I can never remember. What was the name of that show A-Marie had? Damn. Anyway, but and then Lil Durk. Lil Durk, you can't be a Muslim gangbanger, okay? You can't. Hey, Big U. Yeah, Big U. Eugene. You know, Nipsey Hussle was prophetic when he said, "You don't got a clue." No, the more you read or hear about Big U's affairs, the more you realize the criminal. What did they say on Martin? What did old Otis say on Martin? The criminal mind is a stupid mind. Not my words. That's Martin. But Big U, my God, I mean, what is going on? And then Lil Durk is supposed to have his case, and he did that. But speaking of Negroes who did that, shout out to Coach the Ghost. Shut, if you know, you know. 22 G's, man. He's 22 G. He'll be out in a few years, but Coach the Ghost got 60 years. Damn. So Coach the Ghost, by the time he retires, like Shador's grandchildren will be playing for the Browns. Now, Suge Knight's book is dropping. The main topic. Let's get to it. And I just love it. This book is so Suge Knight. The title is "Your Pain Is My Joy." 50 Cent could have made a book with the same title. Yeah, son. Come on, son. You know how it is, son. You from Southside Jamaica, Queens, son. It's the kid 50 Cent, son. Yo, hey, Diddy. Hey, Diddy. Come on, son. Your joy is my pain, son. And 50 Cent gave a lot of pain to females too that he went upside their head. You think Puffy's the only Ike Turner of rap? No, look up 50 Cent's history. And Suge Knight allegedly has socked a few broads too. Man, I'm trying to get at SKG. Hopefully she sees this video. What was this video about? Yeah, so Suge Knight, your joy is my pain. Vanilla Ice is shaking. Yeah, Vanilla Ice. Yeah, come on, Ice. You see that balcony over there? Yeah, let's step out real quick. I gotta have a word with you. Suge Knight. One day, mark this down. One day, I'm gonna play Suge Knight in his life story. I'm gonna grow my beard out, go bald. I'm gonna play Suge Knight in a movie. Remember I said that. It might be on Tubi, but whatever. The book, Your Joy Is My Pain. The title's just brilliant. It's so death row. About the book, Simon and Schuster. Wow, he got Simon and Schuster. I'm gonna get this book. The hardcover is $30. I'm probably get the e-version, which is $15. I don't want to, gotta wait for it to be delivered. Let me get that directly. It comes out August 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, which is in a few days of this recording. So I'm probably gonna get this book, and I probably will read the book on the channel. I don't know if that's like a legal thing, but I will be getting this book. I'm gonna be reading this book on the channel. Let's see. It says about the book, Suge Knight was handed nothing in life. Well, I think Vanilla Ice handed over some things on that balcony. Anything he ever had, he fought for or slapped the shit out of you for. Knowing that he had to take what he deserved. Oh my God. The SKG write this? If you don't know who SKG is, don't worry about it. She is blessed in the chest. This opening line, Suge Knight was handed nothing in life. Anything he ever had, he fought for, knowing that he had to take what he deserved. Okay, so did he fight for it or he took what he deserved? The sentence is a contradiction. Did he fight for everything he had or did he take it? Now in this unflinching memoir from behind bar, I cannot wait to read this shit. Now before I continue, there is some rumor and innuendo. Reggie Wright Jr., who grew up with Suge Knight, and he's saying this book is just a cash grab. And Suge, apparently the word has come through the prison system that Suge Knight is writing this book, and his whole marketing is he's going to reveal who clapped Tupac. Wouldn't that be against the snitch code? But then Suge did an interview on Art of Dialogue like a year ago saying it was Keefe D or it was or some Big Dre or the Dr. Dre or some meaty arm. When they describe another man having a meaty arm, that is just a pause. Like, go, pause. You feel me? Where's Cameron? Pause, beloved. Like, oh my God, he had a meaty arm. What the? I'm sorry. I've never described a male's body part as being meaty. Man, my hat look nice, man. Georgetown Hoyas, they ain't been shit since Jeff Green. But let's see here. Now in this unflinching memoir from behind bars, Suge takes readers on a thrilling ride through the golden age of rap and the streets of Compton. That's right. See, all the talent in the world is from Compton, except Kendrick. But back when the streets and the music business mixed freely, Suge Knight brought rap icons such as Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Tupac Shakur to global superstardom with the creation of his label Death Row Records. Dr. Dre was known around the world from NWA, not Death Row. Snoop Dogg, yeah, he made him a star. And Tupac was a movie star and world renowned before '96, so this sentence is unwieldy. But, they're selling a book. Living by the rules of the streets, where might makes right, and in other words, where niggas are lawless, and only the strong survive. Wasn't that a Tupac in Allen Iverson tattoo? Only the strong survive. Suge made his artists household names. I almost thought it said Suge made his artists do certain things in his house. Household names, the same way he fought his way out of Compton, Los Angeles, by overpowering anyone who got in his way. Just imagine Suge in '94 just manhandling Miss Chalet. Hi, Suge. Hey, Suge. Yeah, come here, Miss Chalet. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Chalet. You at Suge house now. Yeah. Come on, Miss Chalet. Yeah. You gonna forget about Drake. Yeah. Drake is a homosexual. But Suge is all man. Okay? Now come on, Miss Lake. I don't know, Suge. Look here, Miss Lake. You gonna get on your knees? You finna get on your back. Either way, Suge finna have that. Oh my gosh, Suge Knight, just a romantic. Pause. Everyone in the rap game has a story about Suge Knight. Oh God, here we go. A lot of them is lies. Eminem pressed Suge Knight. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. 50 Cent, please, they're all afraid of Suge Knight. Nobody was telling. Everyone got a Suge Knight. I did this to Suge. How come no one said these stories in 95? No one was telling these stories in 05. But as soon as he gets 27 years, yeah, I punked Suge Knight. Yeah, I slapped the crease out his drawers. Even the barber who punched him, that barber was afraid for the rest of his days. Even people who did things to Suge Knight, you were still afraid. Afterwards. When is the boogeyman coming back? Suge Knight, he can't die. I mean, he got clapped up. Didn't he get clapped up at a Kanye Chris Brown party or something? It's like, pass me the cigar. Suge Knight's in the ambulance looking for his lighter to light his cigar. He got 6 bullet holes in his thighs. And he's concerned about where's his lighter to light up his Cuban. He's Thanos. Now, for the first time, Suge is telling his side. From his legendary encounter with Vanilla Ice to blowout brawls with P. Diddy. When did blowout brawls? When did Death Row have a brawl with Puffy's with Bad Boy? And the night when he and Tupac got clapped in Vegas, Suge doesn't shy away from the controversy that has followed him his entire life. I don't think he had controversy his whole life. I think controversy started in like 91, or maybe 93. I mean, his whole life. I mean, who knew Suge Knight when he was 12? He pulls no punches. Wrestlers do. Asks for no forgiveness. Maybe that's why he got 27 years. And explains exactly how he battled his way to the top. And then Michelet gave him top. Your pain is my joy. What? That is one of the greatest book titles ever. Speaking of Death Row books, here we go right here. There's this might be the best Death Row book. Who knows? But to my knowledge, I haven't read this book but from what I've heard, there was a book in 1998. 97, 98, I believe it was called Have Gun Will Travel by an author named Ronan Rowe. And it was about the story of Death Row Records. And that's been like on record as like the best account of Death Row. I want to get that book, but I don't know. Do they have it on Amazon? Let me see here. Ronan Rowe, Have Gun Will Travel. I believe that's what it was called. This guy did an interview on Tavis Smiley. Yeah. Oh, it is on Amazon? It came out March 1st, 98. If you're into books and Death Row and hip-hop history, this is a book you need to have. I want to get this book too. I always heard good things about it. Have Gun Will Travel, the spectacular rise and violent fall of Death Row Records. Let's see here. I got to get this book. I might have to get both of these books. Damn, it's $113. And I'm pretty sure there's no e-version. Damn. I'm not spending that much on a damn book. Superhead book don't cost that much. All right, but this is a good book to have. Suge in Court, Snoop, Doggy Dog. All right. But Your Joy Is My Pain is more than a music memoir. It's a candid and unapologetic. You know, light-skinned people love saying, I'm unapologetic. Females love saying, I'm unapologetic. In other words, you're godless and you have no standards. And you'll do anything for money. Look inside of the mind of the original rap Kingpin. Oh man, Suge Knight is Thanos and Kingpin from Spider-Man. Electrifying, raw, and often hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, if Suge Knight is his book is being described as hilarious, that means he's talking about people with bad breath and smacking them. I wonder if you mentioned how did Michelet taste in 95 compared to like 94. But Suge gives readers a shotgun seat tour. Oh my God. Tupac was sitting shotgun too when he was driving. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good wording. Suge gives readers a shotgun seat tour through the wild, wild west of gangster rap. All right. Suge Knight, about the author. Suge Knight is the founder of Death Row Records, as we know, where he pioneered the sound and culture of West Coast rap. Okay, that's kind of like another stretch. Like West Coast rap had a culture and sound in the 80s. Like NWA, like Ice-T. You had people around. West Coast hip-hop did not blow up when Death Row came around. Like NWA was huge. They were platinum. if I'm not mistaken. He was born and raised in Compton, California, was Mob James down the street, and played Division I college football before he got a stint in the NFL. I think that was the Scrubs year or whatever they were. He is currently serving a 28-year prison sentence, because Cleabone and Dr. Dre, and they set him up on that set. If you know, you know. The audio's out there. It's real odd, 1 minute Reggie Wright is he's trying to defend and fight for Suge Knight. The next minute they're having their petty old man feud. I hear Reggie Wright's in a wheelchair with a bag where he pisses in. Have you seen Reggie Wright's wife? Man, I might have to get her too. Her and SKG. Reggie Wright, one of the best weed dealers the Southern California's ever seen. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this? I will be having this book. It comes out, as I record this, is Friday, July 31st. The book comes out Monday, I believe, August 3rd. So in the next week, I will be reading this book on the channel, and I can't wait. Oh man, Suge Knight, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna play him in a movie one day. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Death Row. Death Row ain't finna be on the Hollywood shit. We on that Hollywood shit. Dr. Dre is a homosexual. Dre is a bitch. Them are the dialogue interviews, man. How much phone time? Suge Knight Suge Knight is on a prison phone for 3 hours. Somehow he got that much phone time. And Suge Knight is talking on the phone about Death Row stories, and he got Lady of Rage Afro Puffs remix in the background. Oh my God, he got the Death Row Christmas album playing on the speakers of the damn compound he's on. Suge Knight, man, legendary. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like the video. I'm up out of here. That is it.